Oh, hello everyone. Hi, welcome to Coffee or Tea. I'm Anna.
I'm Royce.
I'm Kyra.
And I'm Hannah. And I guess I'm leading this one. Today we have Kyra, the beautiful Kyra, as a special guest on Coffee or Tea. And this is pretty exciting because Kyra is a veterinary technician. And should I ask how old you are? Is that a question?
I'm 20.
You're 20.
Yeah.
She's 20 and she's a
Wow.
veterinary technician.
So old.
Everybody,
Jeez.
wow. Oh my gosh, no, honestly, that's incredible. I'm very curious of like how you got started. I think, you know, here on Coffee or Tea, we're all millennials, so we're 18 to 35. And, oh, wait. Pause. Before we get the talk started, we have to get our drinks ordered.
I was about to say, you better have me up here and not give me something to drink.
I'm start coughing.
Hydrated
I'm
over here.
thirst. Okay, Kyra, what do you want?
I'll take some tea.
Tea. What does you have?
I will have coffee.
Kombucha, the fermented tea, you already know.
I'll have coffee. All right, ready? Everybody? 3, 2, 1.
Wow.
And so,
Yummy.
cheers to a good episode.
Cheers to a good
Yeah.
episode. Yes. Okay, that's better. We can talk now. No phones allowed.
Wait, you can't take away my phone.
We have to take away. Well, you can just sit on it. Just sit on it.
Yeah.
That's the whole point, right? We take our
Royce,
phones
you know what you
away.
have to do.
It's just us and our
I'll hold
brains.
it.
No Google.
No Google.
No Google. No Alexa.
I don't remember life before that.
This is life
There
now.
was life before that?
Yeah, you know, okay, so I was thinking while we were getting our coffee, while the coffee fairy is coming, does anybody here have pets?
I do.
You do?
Oh my gosh.
My landlord doesn't allow it.
Aww.
But I'm gonna pet sit a cat this weekend anyways, but he just doesn't have to know. It's okay.
My bank account doesn't allow. Just kidding.
Did you have cats before?
I do. They live with us. That's about as far as I go.
They're not your cats. They've chosen to stay at your place.
We love them, you know?
Yeah.
But we actually moved to a different place, so.
Oh, so they're still at the place.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, my family has dogs, but you know. So I was thinking this
My family has
because.
dogs too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just
yeah.
not me.
That's okay. You see them daily, though.
Oh, I don't live at home.
Okay. I mean, you see animals daily.
Yes, animals daily.
Yes. My thought was we would know probably like, you know, we would take our pets to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
would be the one to look at.
Yeah. So, all right. I've got a burning question though of like, how did you get into this so quickly and like, give us your story? Because I think a lot of us as millennials, you know, we're just getting into our careers and that
Yeah.
kind of stuff, and a lot of us think like, oh, that's too far of a reach, or that's too, you know, too big of a task or whatever. It's hard to commit to something like that. What's your story like?
Well, it all started when I was like maybe 3 or 4. I was like in the backyard, like playing with lizards and chasing squirrels. And it's like with this job, you really, really, really have to like animals. Otherwise, it's just not gonna work. It's not gonna be fun. You just really have to like them. And I started volunteering in animal shelters when I was like 14, 15 years old. And like I just kept it going. And then of course I had to stop for a while because of high school. But then like when I turned like 19 years old, I was like, well, there's an animal clinic by my house that's hiring. And I was like, well, let me just see if I can shimmy my way in there.
Shimmy my way through.
And it worked. And so they started me like in the back, and then I was like, hey, like I want to learn the technical stuff of being like a kennel tech, or maybe work my way up to a veterinary assistant. And they were like, well, let's see what you can do. And they trained me for the first day. And they were like, well, we definitely need more people. And then like that's how that kind of started. And like I jumped from like being in the back to assistant to a technician in like the first 2 weeks because I just loved it so much. Not only that, but I was like really passionate about it.
2 weeks.
Wow.
Like the amount that I learned in that clinic in a short amount of time was like amazing, you know? And it's just like you just have to be really passionate about it and really love your job.
So did you have to go to school to
No.
learn? Oh, wow.
That just
I
proves-
learned everything on the job.
This proves to
Wow.
show like whatever you're passionate about, you can really make a career
Yeah.
out of it. And I
Yeah.
think that's what makes the best career, is doing what you are passionate about.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I think just you showing up, like ready to learn, ready to be there, is probably like the biggest step.
That's what'll carry you the farthest. Just
That's
have
so
passion for what you love.
And then probably, yes. Yeah, and follow through with it too. That's so cool. And I'm sure your background in volunteering really had you
Oh,
familiar
yeah.
with what was going on already. So,
But the job can be kind of scary sometimes, especially because like at the veterinary clinic that I work at, we work with a lot of rescues. So we have these like rescue dogs that come through and get like spayed and neuters or something like that, and get exams and stuff. And there have been 3 times where I've gotten bit by these giant dogs.
Oh my
and it was
gosh.
terrifying because one of them was like this 80-pound boxer, and we had to get a fecal test on it. And so, you know, the rod's gonna go up the butt. And they don't like that. And
I don't think anybody would.
yeah.
I
And the
don't
girl
like that.
behind me that was
just saying.
yeah. But the thing was, like, I wasn't ready. I wasn't holding his head tight enough, and the girl didn't tell me that she was going in. And then right when she went in, he whipped right around and got me on my arm. But thank God, like, I moved like fast enough, which was good because it wasn't my face. But like my arm was like bruised up really bad for like a few weeks.
Wow.
And then like I had another incident like maybe like just 4 days ago, like on the back of my leg. But this time it was scary because I was in the room alone with the dog, and it was from a rescue. And I was giving it its food, and this dog was like maybe like 30 pounds underweight, and he was already 70 pounds. So he was supposed to be a big dog. And I gave him the food, and he got really, really excited. And once he sat and like finished all of his food, he sat down, stared at me, growled, and then just like lunged. And I was like, oh God, no.
Wow.
And like I turned around, and he snipped me right in the back of the leg. And luckily I was like able to get out, but like I was like, oh my God.
Did you sue him?
Whoa.
Yeah,
And that's something you sue
Dogs
over. If somebody
have
bites you, I
rights
don't,
too.
dog, human, anybody.
But it wasn't
Don't
my own
discriminate.
dog.
No.
I mean, I was fine. It bled a little, kind of bit through my scrubs, but it was fine though.
Wow.
I was okay. I'm still okay. I mean,
Yeah.
like it still hurts to like sit sometimes because it was so recent. But like it's okay though. I mean,
Yeah.
that just comes along with the job, you know. It's
Right.
not like it's not an if, it's a when you get bit.
Wow.
And you just really have to like the job, and like that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like, if you don't like animals enough, you'll never survive
Yeah.
as
So-
a technician.
It's kind of like. Oh, I was just gonna say it's kind of like that on coffee or tea. Sometimes the host, you know, sometimes we just get a little. Now and then we want to bite someone.
No, it's a lot nicer. Oh, okay.
She's telling.
But most of the
Lies.
time, it's just my job.
Okay, anyway.
He's the dog.
Anyways,
Anyways,
dogs. I've been dying to ask this question because I just rescued a dog about a couple months ago in October. Her name is Daisy, and I love her to death. So, you, with your experiences with rescue dogs and animal shelters, what's your opinion on, you know, adopting, not shopping
Always
for dogs?
adopt, don't shop. 100%.
100%.
Because the thing is, with buying a puppy from like the store, they either come from puppy mills, the puppies or the adult dogs that they were born from and never see daylight, and they're just trapped up in these cages that are like this big and like piled with their own feces, and it's really
Animal
sad.
cruelty.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they're still doing it, like pet
You
land
get me.
and
Yeah.
places like that, and it's just like
And do
Just-
they end up at the pound, or do they end up being euthanized? Like once someone doesn't buy them?
they just end up being euthanized, and then like the minute they can't have any more babies, they're gone. That's
Wow.
it. They don't get second chances
Yeah.
unless there's shelters that, you know, like Pet Alliance and like Save a Life and shelters like that come to these big places like the Alabama like puppy mills and stuff like that, and rescue them from there, and then adopt all the puppies out and the adult dogs, and just adopt, don't shop.
I don't know how you're able to do that because when I adopted my dog, just walking into the shelter, I was like, I want to take all of you
I
guys
know.
home. I'm just crying. And your story is so amazing. And if you guys want to check out more amazing stories, check out bUneke magazine. It's free
Yes.
online. Read bUneke.com. Also, thank you to Starbucks for sponsoring us for our amazing coffee or tea.
Thank you,
It's
Starbucks.
so delicious, great.
Yeah, just great.
The conversation was so great, I forgot that I even had it here.
There you go.
That's what it's for. It's you know.
Sorry, I told you about that.
We really is. But yeah, because inside of this is amazing people like Kyra. And thank you, Kyra, so much for coming on
Thank
the
you
show
for
today.
having me. I had a lot of
This
fun.
was so good. Like, it's so cool to meet people like yourself. I mean, I think that we don't always run into amazing people like you who are doing really interesting and unique things. Huh. What am I?
We got a whole magazine
That
full.
segment.
My gosh, I should work for them. Anyways, thank you so much.
Don't forget
Oh,
to
yeah.
comment.
Like
Subscribe.
and share the video.
Share.
Thank you guys so much for joining us today.
Or else I'll bite you.
Yeah, and if you don't leave comments, he'll bite you.
Leave the comment.
Just kidding.